Understanding culture, society, and politics. Education. What is it? Education is a social institution that formally socializes members of the society. It also refers to the process through which skills, knowledge, and values are transmitted from the teachers to the learners. Formal education. It usually takes place in a classroom setting and provided by trained teaching and non-teaching staff. Elementary education. It is the first part of the educational system, and it includes the first 6 years of compulsory education, from grade 1 to grade 6. Secondary education. The continuing basic education from elementary to 4 years of junior high and 2 years of senior high school. Tertiary education. It is offered by private and public colleges and universities. Most higher education institutions offer 4-year degree programs and 2 semesters per year. Vocational education. Accredited institutions offer technical and vocational education. Programs offered vary in duration from a few weeks to 2 years. Special education, SPED, refers to the education of persons who are physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, or culturally different from the so-called normal individuals, such that they require modification of school practices to develop their potential. Non-formal education is an organized educational activity that takes place outside a formal setup. It has no age limit. Even adults can take part in a non-formal education program. One example for this is the Alternative Learning System, ALS, of the Department of Education. Informal education is a lifelong process of learning by which every person acquires and accumulates knowledge, skills, attitude from daily experiences at home, at work, at play, and from life itself. Function of education in the society. Give training in specific skills, or the basic general education literacy. Prepare individuals for job. Preserving culture from generation to generation. Encouraging democratic participation through verbal skills. Develop the person's ability to think logically. Enriching life by enabling the students to expand his or her intellectual and aesthetic horizon. Improving personal adjustment through personal counseling. Improving the health of the nation's youth. Producing nationalistic citizens. Build personal character. The two most important goals of education for the individual and society are producing citizenry and self-actualization. Productive citizenry refers to an idea that a citizen can create opportunities to become productive. Self-actualizations refers to a desire of self-fulfillment. If an individual's self-fulfillment is through achieving his dreams and aspirations in life, once these are achieved, he reaches the level of self-actualization. Primary education as human rights. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that everyone has the right to education. Education has to be free and compulsory, at least in the primary level. Higher education and technical vocational education should be made generally available. In the Statement of United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, education is a fundamental human right and essential for the exercise of all other human rights. It promotes individual freedom and empowerment and yields important development benefits. Education is a powerful tool by which economically and socially marginalized adults and children can lift themselves out of poverty and participate fully as citizens. Hence, in the Philippines, primary education is considered a right of a child. It is enshrined in the 1987 Philippine Constitution. Thank you.